two lessons I got from watching Mr. Beast on the My First Million podcast. The first lesson is nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. And he said this. They asked him this question and they had him talk about it. And he said, "It's crazy to me." Like he said, nothing is impossible. It's just, do you want to do what it takes to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve? So he just did a video. Um, he did a video in, was it Egypt or something? For y'all who watch Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast just made a video, and one of his video was like what 80 hours or something in a pyramid, 60 hours in the pyramid in Egypt or something. Um, I don't even know if I'm saying the right place, but he did a video in a pyramid, and when he first was brainstorming the idea, his team was like, "There's no way. Like, how are we gonna let them? Like, there's no way they're gonna let us do a video in the pyramid. There's no way they're gonna let us do that. Let alone for 60 hours, 80 hours, however many hours he used it for." And Mr. Beast was just like, "Did they say no? Like, did you get in touch with the person who's in power over there? Like, go figure it out. Go figure it out. Like, go until they say no. Go figure it is possible. Like, just go try." Right. And I don't know. For me, that stuck with me. That really stood out to me so much because a lot of us are always like, "Oh, we can't do this." No, no, you can. You might not just want to put in the work to do it, right? You might not want to spend the money. And this is what Mr. Beast was talking about. He was like, "Look, any video we want to do, it's possible to do it. It's just we have to figure out, okay, this video is going to cost $10 million. Do I really want to spend $10 million? Is it smart for us to spend $10 million on this video?" So basically, anything is possible. It's just, do you want to do the work? Figure out. So you need to figure out whatever you want to achieve. You need to figure out what you need to do to achieve it, and then ask yourself, do you want to do the actions it takes to achieve whatever goal that is? Um, the next thing I learned about Mr. Beast is that man really cares for people, or at least he sounds like it, right? It's like, no, 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 no. I'm not even gonna say he sounds like it. That man really cares for people. He said, I didn't even know this, so I'm going off Mr. Beast's words. I'm going off his words. In the interview, he said that there's big chocolate companies. There's really big chocolate companies, and they use underage kids to for they use child labor. So they use kids underage and they're putting them to work for these big chocolate companies, right? So Mr. Beast was like, basically he wants to make it to where he built Feastables because he wanted to make Feastables profitable. So he's going to make Feastables a $1 billion company, make it profitable, and then he wants to have, so his thing is going to be, I'm not I don't have child labor with my $1 billion company, my $1 billion chocolate company. Why is there, in other countries, why is there chocolate companies that have child labor? Why is there underage kids working? So his thing is like, so he's going to build his chocolate company to $1 billion, make it profitable, and he's going to be like, well, I'm doing it and it's profitable without using kids to work. Why can't y'all do it? Right? That's just crazy to me. To me, it's crazy because he's 26 years old, right? If what he's saying is true, and that's literally the reason why, because he wants to be able to stop that, prevent that from happening. Doesn't want underage kids working for a chocolate company. Like, they're not supposed to be working. They're not. They're underage. Child labor, right? Um, and those are the things that just makes me think. It just made me think. Okay, if you don't want to do this, change it. Or if you don't like it, do something about it. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, do something about it. These are the lessons like that he's preaching with his actions. You know what I'm saying? These are the lessons that he's showing us, and he's talking about it too. But if we just watch Mr. Beast, he shows us so many things. He's showing us not to rely on one stream of income. What did he do? He made multiple channels. Now, does he upload on multiple channels still? Um, and still no, but at one point the man had multiple channels. He was uploading on different channels every week at one point. right? But still, even without the multiple channels, he's doing shows on Amazon, right? So he's showing us don't rely on just one source of income. There's so many things that Mr. Beast is showing us, but a big thing, those two things stuck out to me, and it's like if you don't like something, put the actions in to change it, right? So you don't like your job, okay, do what you need to do to not work at your job anymore. You don't like that companies, you don't like that most companies. For me, a really big thing for me when he was saying the thing about the chocolate companies, he's going to build his own chocolate company and show people that you don't need to do child labor, um, right? You don't need kids working. What really stuck out to me, I was just like, man, for me, I hate a lot of these companies out here because I've worked a lot of jobs. Most of them had bad culture, bad leadership. You know what I mean? And it's like, even though they may have thought they were doing good, it's just the truth of it. It's just the truth of it. Bad culture, bad leadership, honestly. And I'm just like, dang, man, I want to create a company where it is good leadership and a good culture. You know what I mean? So I have to put in. So like listening to Mr. Beast, I'm just like, I gotta create that. I have to create that. And yeah, man, that's it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out.